So, hi people. Hi everybody, I'm Vered. Welcome. I'm live now. Let's see if you can hear me. Yes, you can hear me. So, let's take this one down. And I'm also on TikTok. I must say first, let's see, a second. Give me just a second. Can you hear me? Tell me if you can hear me. I think you can hear me. And on TikTok, let's see. Yeah, hi everybody. I have to read it. Okay. Hi. I will start in a second, just a second. I have to check out my TikTok if you can see me and if you can see me live. Yes. Yes, I can see myself also. That's good. Me live. Yes. Yes, I can see myself also. My sound will That's good. Me live. Yes. Can you hear me on YouTube? I guess so. Let's see. Last time. Can you hear me on YouTube? I guess so. Let's see. Last time. It's a bit hard if you are alone at home. So if you can see me and hear me on YouTube and on TikTok. Yes, you can hear me. It's a bit hard if you are alone at home. So let's see. Okay. So I'm also on TikTok and I'm also on YouTube. You can hear me on YouTube and you can see me. Okay. So I'm also on TikTok and I'm also on YouTube. I'm starting. Hi everyone. And I'm Vered. I'm happy to be here. But I can see. If you don't know me, I have my. I'm starting. Hi everyone. YouTube channel. I'm Vered. Usually I do it with acrylics, and today I'm going to do it with if you watercolor. Don't know me, I have my watercolor pencils. YouTube channel. It's a bit different with acrylics. Hi Barbara. And today I'm going to do it with watercolor. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you for your feedback. Pencils. So you can hear me on YouTube. That's perfect. Different. On TikTok, I haven't got any response yet. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you for your feedback. So you can hear me on YouTube. That's live perfect. Now. And on TikTok, I haven't got any response yet, but it's not bad. Okay. I like it. But okay. And I still have a few days off before the vacation, so I thought I will make every day live. It's tutorial. I like it. So today we're going to do it with watercolor pencils, and tomorrow I'm doing acrylics. Every day, probably the day after tomorrow, all the week I will do every day. So today we're going to do it with watercolor. So we are starting. If you need a traceable, you have it on Patreon. And probably the day after tomorrow, all the week. I want to show you how it looks when you work with watercolor. If you need a traceable, you have it on Patreon. We will draw today this woman. And I want to show you how it looks when you work with watercolor pencils. I have we will draw today this woman. This one, for example, is, Frida Kahlo. So I have different kind of, So I have this one, I have this one. So it's all the same Frida, but I did it in different times. I did it always live for the this one, I have this one as a promotion. It's all the same but Frida, you see the different kind of times. I did it always live. So you see some of the colors are brighter as a Barbara, but you see the different up on YouTube, which means can hear you talking from. So you see some of the colors are brighter. Thank you. So let's see what I can do. But you are doubling up on YouTube, which means can hear you talking from. Okay. Thank you. So let's see what I can do. Can you hear me now better? Is it better? You can tell me if you can hear me better now. It will be perfect because I just one of the microphones. Yes, perfect. Thank you, Barbara. Great help. So you can hear me, you can watch me on TikTok. Hi everyone. So again, we are starting now in a second, and I want to show you. You're good to go. Thank you, Barbara. Okay. So I have this kind of 3x Frida Kahlo, different kind of brands. You can buy the cheapest one, you can buy the expensive one. and you can see some of them are brighter from the colors. You see the red here and the red here and the purple here and the colors here. You know, you can use different ones, but that's how it will look like, and it's going to be fast drawing. Like about an hour. We will need about an hour. Opala. And let's put it on the side. And today we're going to draw this lady here. You have the traceable on TikTok. If you watch me live and you want this traceable, I can send it to you. If you send me your email, I can send it to you later. Only the people who watch me now live, I would love to do it. The traceable looks like this. We will work with it together in a second. And I have another example for you for watercolor pencils. This woman, this lady also. And this one I did last time for TikTok. You have exactly. We have on TikTok. I did a small video for it. You know, 15 seconds, something like this. And I did this eye with the IKEA pencils, you know, the cheapest one I bought, and I must say, yeah, that's how it looks. You can always paint, you can always draw with whatever you have, but it's nicer if you have something better brand, but you can still have nice results, you see, but these colors are not so powerful like the others. But that's how they look like. I think they cost me €4. I don't remember, yeah, not much. And that's the pencil. It was not good. Don't use it. Use another one. Okay, so we are starting. If you have any questions, anytime, and I'm happy for all the people who are also on TikTok. So let's start. Let's start with the paper. My paper is, it always has to be more than 300 grams. It means it doesn't have to be, it can't be thin, it must be thick. 300 grams, I can show you my one. You can use whatever you like, of course, but it looks like this. It's cold pressed and it's 300 grams for 1 meter, you know, and it's 24 by 30 centimeters, 9.4 by 11.8 inch. It's about a computer paper size. That's what I use now for us, that it goes good through the camera. You can see it well, but you can use, of course, any size you like. And the paper is glued around, you know, it's like one piece here. And I'm going to keep it like this, because if I will take the paper out now, I will have some nice waves in it, and I don't want it, because I'm going to work with water. Exactly, so it stays like this. Why I need more is, you need a pencil. You can use just a normal pencil. You need a little bit of water, you don't need much. Paper towel. And you can also use like this kind of pencil. The water is already inside. It's, you know, if you go, you can use it at home, and you can use it if you're on a trip. You can use it like this. I will use both of them, the normal pencil and this one, to show you the difference. Okay, so that's the other pencil. As I said, the brand doesn't matter. You can buy whatever you think it's for you comfortable and good. And of course we have an eraser, and exactly, that's it. So let's start. I have my traceable, that's the traceable, and I just flip it over like this. I'm using graphite, how you call it, I think you call it graphite, or I'm using just a pencil who is very soft. You should use 4B, let's see what I have here. You should use 4B, 6B, it's always the best. I have a small one here. So I will show how it looks with just a normal pencil. See, it's very, very small already. And I'm covering the back side of my paper, this. You see, I go over very lightly. I don't have to press too much. Okay. I can see about where are the lines, you know, so I go like this. I have the eye here. So I cover all the surface. And I can use this one. I show you also the difference. It's the same. This one has, I can't read it now, but it's also about 4B, 6B. Okay, here we go. It's all covered. And now I take a traceable, I flip it over, I put it on my paper, about like this in the middle, and I trace all the lines. So I start with 1, 2 lines, and I check if it looks good. Let's see if it looks good already. Yes, it goes over. And the point is, don't move your paper. It has to be always one hand you leave on the paper and the other hand you draw. So let's trace now all the lines. It's only for the proportions, you know. Here we go. And you know, I will change a little bit later, but we will do it together. It's only to know about where the eyes, where's the nose, you know. It looks like this already. And let's do the other eye. Thank you for each one of you is here also on TikTok. Hi people, I can't see the chat so good, but I say hi. I'm also on YouTube Live. So thank you for each one of you who joined me. So now we trace the design to my paper. I mentioned already the paper is 300 grams. And you can always use more than 300, of course, but not less, because then it's too thin. And it's cold press. My one is cold press. So now I leave my hand on my traceable and I check. It looks good, you know, I forgot nothing. I didn't forget the eye or the nose or something. So I can leave it, put it on the side. I don't need it anymore. So what's nice about this traceable, as I did it, you can also erase it because it's only pencil, you know. Okay. So now I can start. I can go over the lines again a little bit to see it better. Let's do it together because I see you don't see it well on camera. Okay, so I will go over the lines now that you can see it better. And I can see it better also. You know, that's the nose. If you have any questions, you may ask me, of course. Okay, and this eye. The eyes are always important. The nose, that she will look good, and we want it to look good in the end. Not to have one eye too big or too small, you know, so you always have to trace it right. But about a hair, headscarf, it doesn't matter. The lines are not so important because we will draw over. you know. Here we go, that's here and here. Okay. Can you see it well? Yes, perfect. So I put my pencil to the side. As I said, I have water. Here's the water. I have paper that I can try my pencils on it. These ones I will put on the side now. I don't need them anymore. And what I need are my pencils. I will not say which brand, you know this brand, but I have better ones, but as I mentioned, you can start with cheaper one and go on for a better one, or you can buy for the beginning few good ones, but it's your decision. You're just going to have happiness with them. So this one, I have 36. You can buy them. You don't need so many. You don't need. But the most pencils I use are, let's show it to you. You can see the smaller ones. I use purple a lot. I have this indigo, the dark indigo. I have black, brown, and I have also this kind of skin color. This one. White I don't use at all. I use only acrylic paint in the end of it, and that's it. And the rest I leave now on the side. I will use them later. I will decide. I don't know exactly which colors I will use, so I will use them later. And I start with these ones, and I will show you the beginning. I will show you how to work with the normal pencils, and then you can move to the other one. Yes, to the brush. Entschuldigung. Sorry. First the normal brush, and then I can show you the other brush, how to use it. And before you start, you can try the color you need on the side. You check just a little bit of water and you dry it up here. You don't need lot of water. And then you can see this color will look like this pencil here. So if I want to start with this, I will, I'm taking this pencil and I'm starting. Now I make the first layer. I work always with layers, and when one layer is dry, when one layer is dry, you can do another layer on it, and the colors are fixed. They don't move anymore. Okay, so I'm just looking at I'm starting with let's see. Just have to check something out. Just a second, and we start in a second. To go from YouTube here, and okay, so I'm starting with the first layer, as I said, and I just, I hold it 45 degrees like this, not like this, better like this, and I'm starting with the first layer. You see, I don't use any kind of pressure, just a little bit. Because if I use a lot of pressure, it will look like this, If I want it like this, I can leave it like this. But now I don't want it like this because I want to blend it later with water. So I'm starting with the first layer. And I give us some shadows here. Don't be afraid to work. It's a very nice medium, I think, to work with these pencils, because it's not a lot of dirt, like acrylics, and you still can do very nice drawings. So let me show you how it looks. Okay, let's just blend it together. Just a second. Only the first layer, So now I'm taking my brush, this one, just a normal round one, a little bit of water, You don't see it, just a second. So now you see it better. Bit of water. I can also dry it up if it's too much water. And I go over my my pencils, my color. So you see how it looks? Very smoothly. I just blend it. If you don't have enough water, take more. But I don't want my paper to be too wet. You know, just a little bit. I can control how much pressure I use. And this is, as I said, only the first layer. My tip is, if you use your pencils, the pencils you use, don't put them back to the box, because you will, I don't know exactly which brown I used, so I leave it always next to me, and I don't put them back to the box, the pencils, only in the end of the drawing, of the painting. So that's a little bit of brown. And also here. Here we go. So now I continue. I want this part to get dry, so I can start, I can make a headscarf. So I will take this part, this color that's purple, kind of purple. I can try it out if I'm not sure which color I use, and to see how it will look. So this one will be like this. Okay, so I'm just giving her here also the first layer. You see, I can cover a big part of the painting, because I will go with water above. I will blend it with water, so it doesn't have to be perfect, you know. And here also a little bit. And I leave my pencil again on the side. I don't put it back to my box, because I will use it later again and again. So a little bit of water, and I'm blending. You see, I can control the paint. I can also leave it like this if I want, but I don't want now. But later I will show you. I will do the dry technique on it. I will start with wet now, and it will be also. I will use the pencils later, only dry. Here we go. I can blend it here really nicely, you see. If you walk too slowly, it's getting dry very, very fast, so you will have like spots. You can also leave it like this, of course, but it depends on you how you walk. So now I want to walk fast and to blend it really nicely. I can also take another brush. Let's see, this filbert brush this time. You see, it's brighter. It's easier for me now to work with this. So the edges now. Okay. So I go on and continue with another layer on her face. I'm taking my dark brown this time. Dark brown, and I want her to be also, to give it some kind of pink touch. I will take this one. Okay, so I go on and I make another layer. This one is already dry. See, her face is dry, so I can give us some shadows here. If the paper is wet, don't drown it. Don't drown it towards something else, somewhere else, but don't dry on the same spot, because you will get holes in your paper. It's not nice. It's not what you want. So always check if the paper is dry, then you can go on and make another layer. I can, for example, I can cover eyes now. I can go over a nose a bit. It's a little bit tricky always on the nose, so make sure it doesn't look funny in the end. Just a little bit of color, not much, like this. I will leave it like this now, and she will get some shadows here under eye, just a bit. I have dark brown now, and here also, and here under the chin and under the lip. Okay, also here. Perfect. Here also a bit. You know, it's only another layer with dark brown. And I put my brown on the sides, and I take another color now. I can take another one, and I want to give her some pink on her face. So I just, you see, I start like this on her cheeks, and I leave it like this. I don't need much. Let's see, maybe on her nose a bit. And I can do her lips now, because it's dry, to make the first layer on her lips. Here we go. That's it. That's all I need. And I'm going now, I will work with my pencil. I can show you now how to work with this kind of brush. It's a water tank brush. That's how we call it here in Germany. And you have the water inside the brush. So it's not allowed to push. Don't push. You see, let's see if you can see it. If I push, you see the color, and the water goes out, drops down. You don't want it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? All you have to do, just to hold it, I will show you on this here. If I take, for example, if I take this red, and I just hold my brush, and I go over. No, I don't push. I don't, you see, no pressure at all. Just like this, just hold it. That's how you do it. Okay? And to clean between two colors, you just have to clean it on a towel. That's all. Like this, just like this, one time, and the color doesn't stay on the brush. So let me show you how I work with this one now. And you don't have to put it in the water, you know, you don't do it. You don't have to. It's already ready to go. Let's see here, yes. So now I have to work on her face. I did another layer. So let's do, you see the lips? I just hold my brush, and I just blend it like this. Can you see it well? Yes. You see, I control the color with my brush. Okay, that's it. Just I leave it like this. Now I have red. I want to change color, so I just go now to the eyes. Let's see the eyes. You see, I just hold it. That's how you do it with this kind of brush. It's very nice if you are on vacation or outside. You can take it with you. You don't have to carry any kind of water or exactly. But now I continue with my normal brush, this one. and I do the rest. I did before, I did dark brown and pink, and I want to blend them now. So let's blend them. If it's not enough water, you can always take more, not too much. I don't want too much. You see, you can blend it. Here also. Here on the lip, the nose, a bit. And here. The eye. That's my dark brown from before, you know. Here. Here we go. A little bit here. And here, this I forgot. So I go like this. And as I said before, if your paper is wet, don't draw on it again with your pencils. Don't do it. Okay. So that was the second layer already. And I can wait until this one is dry. I see now I didn't make her eyebrows, so I will make them now quick. I'm starting with dark brown, and I will make another layer on it later. There we go. I don't have to cover all of them, you know, all the surface. See? I give a shape. Okay, now leave it like this now. In the end, I can always make it better, you know. Okay. So now I have, okay. Hi to all my TikTok. Thank you for every comment, every like. I just don't see you. I don't see it really good sometimes, but thank you very, very much. And you can see me also on YouTube if you want to see it from another side. Okay, so let's continue. I did already a few layers now, so the head scarf is dry. So let's make another layer here. I'm using, I don't know, let's see, I can take, let's take orange. If I have orange, yes. I will use some orange here. You know, the first layer is dry, so it's okay, I can work. And the same orange I use on a face. And the same purple I will use also on a face, you know. So I can give it some highlights here. Here also. And a bit on a cheek. Just a bit. And I see now this part is too white for me, so I give another layer of skin tone. That's the first one I used before. It was just the very first layer. And as I said, you don't put the pencil back to the box, you just put them on the side because you want to use them again and again. So I'm using my filbert brush. It's a bit brighter than the other one. And I blend it to the other colors. I can control, you see. Now I have my orange here. I blend it into the face. And the eye with the orange. Don't be afraid to paint. Don't be afraid. Just do it. A little bit of orange here. Okay. Hi everyone. So, okay, so now I have orange here also on a headscarf, so she will get some orange here. That's only the first layer. It's not the first anymore, but that's the layers I do before, and then I will give her some details. So that was my orange. You see, she's very pale. I think she's very pale. She needs more color here. I will do it soon. So I want a little bit of orange here also. So that's what I do now. A little bit of orange here. A bit of orange on her face. Just a little bit. I use the same colors for a headscarf and for the face. And on the nose a bit. Here it's wet, so I'm not touching it too much. And here also. Good, now we do what we do, we are blending. So let's blend the pencils. Not much water, not too much. I don't want my pepper to get really wet, just a bit. You see, and don't be afraid, just play around. Perfect. I have orange here also, so, and I can go with the orange a bit out here. Okay, so now I can leave it to make my background because I want it to get dry. So let's do the background. I will use blue for it. You see here it doesn't matter because I will cover it later. So a little bit of blue. And a bit of, I will take this color for this side. So let's do it. Just a bit. Perfect. Now I can blend it. If you have any questions, you may ask me. Also on TikTok, but I don't see the chat so good, but you can, I will see it. Okay. So now I have my blue and I'm blended it. Let's blend it. If you took too much water, you have to work fast because if it's dry, you have no chance anymore to change it, just to cover it, you know. But if you work fast, you can control the color very, very well. So that's my blue, and the same blue will go in here. You don't see it much, but I will do it later again. And here she gets some kind of purple. Here I blend it to the paper. That's it. Okay, that's the first layers. Now I can work a bit better on their face. So let's see what I want to do. I have to work on the eyes, I have to work on the lips. Let's do it together. I will take now, no, I want a little bit from this color in her face and a bit of blue in her face. So I will, the same blue I used here, I will use for her eyes now. Here. Bit on her forehead, just a bit, I don't want it black later. Above the eye here. And even in the eye. We can make with a touch of blue. Exactly. And here a bit, just a bit. Not too much. So now I'm blending again. It's my blue now. And don't forget, you can work with water only if the first layer is dry. Yeah, don't forget it. It's very, very important. And the same blue I want to have on under her chin. So I will do it now a bit. And on her headscarf. So bit of blue here. But because it's like the background going into a headscarf. That's it. Now I can blend it again. And the time I'm blending it here, her face is getting dry, you know. Here we go. Good. And I go on and I make now her lips with red again. And this time I'm taking a bit of purple. And I give her some shadows with purple. Under her lip also. Here too. The teeth I'm leaving white. I don't touch it. This time with acrylic I can play around, but with watercolor colors it's a bit different, so I don't touch too much. Not yet. Later maybe. So you see now I'm doing her lips. And under the nose. Here's also kind of shadow. Here also. You see, I make another layer of purple now. Under the eye. Here too. Also on her eyebrows, it's only my purple. Just another layer of purple, it goes always, looks always good, almost. And she looks nice here. And here also on her cheeks. Here too. And also here, that's the ear, so she gets also some shadows. And of course I can use the same purple here a bit. And here. That's it. The eye, also here a bit. Okay. So now I'm going to blend it again. Hi everyone, thank you for all your comments. Thank you. If you have any questions, you may ask me. So here we go. Purple, you see? That's our purple. And yet now on the eyes. So I'm very carefully. You can use a smaller brush if you need. My brush is almost too big, but you can use of course a small one if you like. the lips. And here. Forgot something. No, let's see. Don't think so. Opala, you see? You can fix it later. So that's it. Under lip also, and yeah, I clean now. I took a clean brush and I take the color out because it was too dark. You can do it only if the paint or if the color is still, you know, still wet. Here we go. She looks okay. Let's do some purple here. Bit. So now what I'm going to do, I have to wait until it's a bit dry that I can walk on her face. Let's take, I'm taking my, what I want to take, I'm taking my dark sepia. It's not a black. Indigo, sorry, it's dark indigo. That's what I'm taking now. It's not black, but it's very, very dark. You can also use a dark blue if you like. Exactly, and I'm going over the outlines. I make her now, I give her some shape now. The way I want it to look like, okay? So I'm starting, I like to start always with the eyes and to give her some, you know, character. So I'm shaping her eyes right now. And you see? Give her some shadows. Now what I'm doing now is like, it's actually drawing. I'm drawing on her to bring her to life. So the eye doesn't have to be black, you know. Here we go. The eyebrows, give her some shape. That's the ear. I'm going over all her face. And I'm deciding how I want her to look like. Okay. Some of the parts I will go over with a brush, some of them not. I will leave it like this. So, but that's the nicest part now, that we can decide how we want her to look like. Some shadows. So as I said, I'm just drawing now. Just draw a face. And it's not black, it's dark indigo. what I'm using right now. So let's make her lips. That's the lips. Shadows under the lips, and here also some, not too dark. Here are some shadows here in the corner, and here just a bit. I don't want black lips. And now I do a nose. Now I can fix a nose if I'm not happy with it, so that's the time to fix it, you know. Give it some shadow here and here. Now the other eyebrow. Yeah, she looks nice. Use the same one for the shadows here. Here I want a bit of shadow here, just a little bit. So what I'm doing right now, I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to go out to go over some of the lines, not all of them, some of them. And let's do it together. So I start with the hair, with the head scarf, and you see, I do it. Here we go. Just blend it. So hi TikTok, hi. I can't see your comment too good, but I'm here. I can see you are here. I'm also live on YouTube if you want to see me from another direction. Okay, here we go. So now I'm going over the outlines. And as I said, I give it some shape. You see? Shadows here, the eyes. Under the lip. And here also. Just a bit. As I said, I don't want it to have black lips. Yeah, it looks nice. And that's it. That's the ear. Great. Almost done. Now I'm going to I need white color, and white color, it means I'm using an acrylic pen. Using an acrylic pen, I'm using this company. You can use which brand you like. Oh, it moves too much. Okay. So I have my white acrylic pen, and I want to give her some highlights here under the eyebrow, here on her forehead. Don't see it much. Here. Here also. On the nose. Round the lips a little bit. Just a bit. So let's make the highlights here on her lips. You see? You can do it with the acrylic pen. And here also, here up. Perfect. And now, put some highlight here on the eye, above the eye, and I will do the eyelashes on it. I will paint them on it in a second. So let's see. I give it some highlights on the eyes now. Here one. And here the same one on the other side. Here we go. Looks good, yeah. I like her. I can go with my acrylic pen and to give it some highlights here. Yeah, again, here's some. I can make a white line here that she will pop out a bit. Just a bit. Here too, and here too. Hope you can see it, this white line. You don't see it so well. Okay, here we go. And now I want to give her also to make the eyelashes. So I'm taking my, it was dark sepia, no, dark indigo. And I give her some eyelashes. So let's make her beautiful. She is beautiful. She will be more beautiful now. Here we go. Some eyelashes. And here the same. And on the other side, just a few here, some shadows here with the same pencil, some shadows here, here a bit. I want it a bit darker. Go over this line again here. And how she looks here. Must be a bit darker, the eyes. Here we go. How she looks? Yeah, she's... Oh, thank you, Barbara. I saw it just now. Thank you, Barbara, and thank you, Peace Note. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm happy you like her. So that's the last touch, what I'm doing now, you know. Here we go. And now I can do some shadowing and don't go over with water anymore, you know, just leave it like this. Don't want to blend it with water anymore. I'm happy with everything, and I give us some shadows here. I look at her if I'm happy. Yes, I will give her an earring now. Here more shadows a bit, and let's make an earring. I can I will give a pearl earring. Taking my acrylic pen, and I just make an earring here. Don't see it much, I see it, it doesn't look good. They go over. I wait a moment until it's dry, and then I will go with pencils on it again, because it doesn't look so good. I'm not so happy. I mean the earring. But the rest is, yeah, I'm happy with her. Here, maybe a few shadows, or just to leave her like this, I don't know. Yes, that's it. Let's make the earring. Give her some shadows. Okay. You don't see it much. Don't like it. Okay, but I will leave it now like this. Now I can watch my drawing. Maybe a few highlights here on the eye. Can play around a bit. Here she gets some highlights. This one I can do again. And on the nose a bit. Lips we did already. Yep, that's it. Maybe here another layer. Okay, and this line again. Yeah, I'm happy with her. Thank you very much for being here. All I have to do is to moment. Ach, this TikTok. That's it. All I have to do is to sign my name. Let's do it right now. And to enjoy my painting. Thank you very much for being here. Tomorrow I will be live again. I will do acrylics. And thank you for your comments and your likes. Have a nice and blessed Friday. And enjoy the holidays. Thank you, Peace Not War. Thank you so much. Thank you really so much. Yeah, enjoy your holidays, enjoy your weekend. See you tomorrow if you are still here. Tomorrow will be in the evening. Bye bye.